Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Custard Prophet and this is our FM23 save, the ABC Journeyman. We're at club number 9, Coventry City. To be honest, we're just sticking with Coventry really until we get this done, until we win the something major with them. Either the Champions League or the league, I think. And that will form the end of this save, which has been absolutely epic. We have today something almost as big as that, but it will be Coventry City's first, potentially their first major trophy since the 1980s, and we're in God knows what year, 2048, so that's a long time ago. We're playing Arsenal in the League Cup final. Yes, folks, so before we get into the match, I'll show you how things have gone on since we were last together. As you can see, we're still sitting in that top 4, which is wonderfully good, but we did go on a bit of a losing run, which was not so great. So this is what you saw last time, was a 3-2 win against Villarreal. Really pleased with that, and you can see we had a little bit of trouble in the middle of February. We also got some really good results in there as well, but you can kind of understand most of the results that we got. So we lost 3-1 in the FA Cup away against Tottenham. Tottenham battling with Arsenal to win the league, so you can kind of understand that away from home. Josh Long got a goal, but we were well out of that game early doors. We had a nice victory over Man United. We bettered our 4-1 victory against them in the Carabao Cup semi-final. It was 5-1 this time. Leo Brace, Copperthwaite and Long with the goals. And then we went on a 3-game losing run and we didn't score a goal in this. This was really worrying. 3-0 loss at home against Manchester City, and it was a deserved loss. You can see Jean Ungassen getting a goal against us, his old club. Really gutted with that. Tottenham then, we went out to them. So this is Tottenham who were right up there. Again, it was a 2-0 victory this time, and we didn't get in there. This was the worrying one, that we lost against Wolves. Wolves are sort of mid-table. I think a 0-0 draw was probably about right. We had some chances in here and didn't make the most of it, but you can see 87th and 89th minute goal, that's harsh. But after that, we went away against Newcastle, who are doing well in the league. We managed to pull out a 4-3 victory. This was huge. More Leo, Cortez and Cowperthwaite. 3-2 at home against West Ham, another team who are flying high. More Leo and Cowperthwaite. And then we've just beaten Norwich, who are much lower down the table, which is this was a hardish game. They created some good chances, didn't put them away. We were really clinical and created lots and lots of chances. Good game of football, but we won it 4-2. Cowperthwaite hat-trick and Adam Moore getting the other one. So here we come to the Arsenal game, and the big news is we have got a huge amount of players out. All of them are at the back. Yeah, folks, look at this utter disaster here. We have 4 defenders out, and those 4 defenders could easily have been playing. Christiansen, our top centre-back, Jamie Long, our backup left-back, Ricardo Lang, our first-choice left-back, and Mick Byrne, who's first-ish choice right-back. So the only fit 4 defenders that we have in the team who've got experience before are Shalderold, who can play on the right. That's not really losing anything. Bykov and Becker in the centre. I think we're losing a little bit there. And Issa, who has not started a game this season. I think he's had 2 games off the bench, not started a game at all. So it's going to be hard. On the bench, I mean, this really highlights. We've got Pete Horn, 22-year-old Irishman. This is what we've got to bring on if it all goes wrong. I mean, he's played for Altrincham and Desborough Town. That's his claim to fame. And Danny Edwards, who is a youngster with quite a bit of potential, but he's nowhere near any of these things yet. You can see marking and heading 7 and 8. It's not great. So we are going to absolutely have to get it done with the players we've got up there. We don't have anyone else that we can kind of bring in who's a more offensive player who can play at the back. We've got what we can get out there, and we just have to make the most of it. So here we go, playing Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. Team we're going with: Cowperthwaite and Moore lead the line. Long, Leo, left and right, Reyes and Cortez in the centre. And as we've said, the back line: Issa, Becker, Bykov, Sharrold and Gomez in goal. I think we probably that kick to our defence is really going to be the thing that means that we are going to be vulnerable at the back. And Issa is going to have the game of his life, because he's not going to hit. He's probably one of his last games for the club. Right, let's see what we can do. Arsenal, they don't really have too many players out, and they've got a lot of players to choose from. So it's, even though we've got a bigger squad, this has really tested us. Well, it's 16 minutes in, and it's relatively even at this stage. You know, as these games go, that looks offside. Oh, he was offside. Yeah, hit the post anyway. But maybe here's Issa. Into Reyes. Into Cowperthwaite. Is he going to have a shot? No, he loses the ball. And this is how we get done so effectively by Arsenal every blooming time. And it's lovely. Goalkeeper didn't dive, and it was. That's how we can see goals on the break, because we're so front-footed and we really struggle against these better sides. It's a lovely, and they had two players who were running through there, and we just need to score more than they do, I think, today. Well, 31 minutes, and you know, we've not seen a highlight for us, but we've had some shots. Come on, boys. Oh, Moore, I thought he was getting that. He did actually win the ball. That 3 or 4 players. Well, that was Sergio got his head to it. But, I mean, it was basically a pass back to the goalkeeper. And they're really sort of pressing us high up the pitch, which is... Oh, that's nicely done. Into Long. A beautiful ball into Cowperthwaite. Now, can he finish this off? It's in. Kaijon. Did he just miss that? I don't know how to say that goalkeeper's name, but it's 1-1. Cowperthwaite has been... What a good player he's been for us this season. That is how we score goals. It's those incisive through balls, and then the pace. He got beaten at his near post, didn't he? That is a poor goalkeeping. 1-1, folks. 1-1. It is not... It's not as not one-sided as I thought this match might be. Well, 45 minutes, and we are right at the end of injury time. There's going to be very little chance left. And here is Air. He has a shot, but goes straight into Gomez's paws. He is not going to be beaten by that. I think we're going to make a change at half-time. I think Moore is going to come off. He's not had the greatest game. And John Spice, he feels like a big game player. He's been out of the team for a few games. He didn't start in the cup final. He's coming on at half time. Can he prove me wrong for not starting him? The two of them, Moore's been quite good actually in recent times. Spice, we know, can score goals, and he's our top scorer, I think, this season at the moment. But Cowperthwaite's not far behind him. Beautiful ball over the top. Oh, he was gone. But again, defence struggling. Ghent. And it's over the top from Sergio. He has not had the easiest chances here. They're very, very much half chances. Well, I've been looking at the bench and I'm not really seeing options, unfortunately. But we might have to bring the likes of Papot on, who's Townsend, and we've cleared it. Issa into Leo. Now, Leo's running at their defence. That's frustrating. Just held on to it too long. Townsend's a couple of players around him. Issa went in but got beaten. And oh, dear me, I feel this is going to be a goal. Is that? Oh, no, they point to the spot. What's that for? That's a big call in a game like this. I don't think that's a penalty. It's awarded, but I don't know what it's for. There wasn't even a challenge there. I think we might have to make a big call and maybe... Oh, it's a massive save. It's a massive save. Goalkeeper Gomez keeps it out. And 2 changes. Papot and Nicolau coming on late on in the game. They're not as good as the people they're coming off for, but they are decent players. And Papot is fast. He is a rapid player. Well, here's Cowperthwaite. Now, can he find a pass? He's lost the ball a bit there, but it's Papot. Oh, there was a huge chance there. An absolutely glorious chance, and no one made the most of it. That was to win it. That would have been to win it. And they're going down the other end here. There's nobody there. Oh my! And what a block! What a block from this makeshift defence that we've got out there. Wow! What a battling performance we've put in here, and we could have won it. We absolutely could have won it there. Gomez does brilliant. Gomez has been outstanding today. Really has. Spice has been, quite... Oh, we're still seeing the same attack. Oh, it's passed. It's through. And right at the end, it's 2-1. And that really is frustrating. There, it's a goal. It's allowed right in the last couple of seconds of the game. And can you believe that this goes on from the same highlight that we should have had the ball in the back of the net? Goalkeeper could have just put his arm out there. And I think that's it. And we lose 2-1 in the cup final. And how close was that? Yes, Arsenal had the better of the game. But we get to the 90th minute, 1-1, and Papot puts a ball across the box, and there is somebody there, and they managed to get their foot in the way. It's so close to what could have been an absolutely huge day for us. And we would have unlocked another letter if we'd have got that, but it was not to be, unfortunately, folks. So we're waiting for another cup final to try and make some progress with Coventry. So next up, and we'll coming back almost immediately, or pretty much almost immediately, as we're going to be playing in the Champions League last 16. We've drawn Porto in there, which is a tough one, but it feels like at the level that we could probably get through. I think some of the other matches, some of the other games in here would have been hard. Barcelona, they were not seeded, so we could have gone up against Barcelona, which would have been really tough, or Bayern Munich or Atletico. But we got Porto, which is a tie I kind of liked. I was hoping for Dynamo, but not to be. Okay, folks. So that is that. Out of the Carabao Cup, but a real battling performance. And we'll be coming back for some Champions League action right at the end of the season. Fingers crossed we can stick in that 4th place, and we've got a relatively not easy run, but it's not the hardest run in to allow us to potentially stay in that 4th place, which would be massive. Slightly better than last year. Very, very exciting. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.